For the man on Gallipoli, letters were the only way of reaching out to the ones you loved. James Pearce, the stockman, who'd spent so much of his life alone, tried to explain his war experience to his family.
My dear sister, we are now camped on Anzac Beach, hearing local engagements and all more eager than ever to have a go and finish this. And show Turkey he has backed the wrong horse.
For a certainty, we are on a sure win, but are not going to have a walkover before the stakes are handed in on settling day. Yours sincerely, hope all at home is well, your fond brother, Jim.
Dear Mother, we came into the trenches and have been here ever since.
I'm now sitting in a trench and Mr. Wilson is sitting beside me running home. The rifles are cracking all around.
Doing no harm, as the bullets either go overhead or into the bank. The other day, we had an armistice to bury the dead. 50 Turks to one of our men. Goodbye, Mother. Love to all. Paul.
Everyone thought victory would come quickly at Gallipoli, but when it didn't, the home front grew anxious.
Order! Order! The Honourable the Attorney General.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do say that I do not believe conscription is necessary. Though I do not say the future may not hold within it possibilities which may shatter our present conceptions of what is necessary. For no man can say what this frightful war may yet involve.
At 4:30 a.m. on the 7th of August, the light horse was ordered to charge. In their ranks was Paul McGuinness. He was 18 years old.
They leave their trenches and within the period of less than an hour, 4 lines are mowed down with over 400 casualties in an area that's really, I guess, the size of a tennis court.
Australian officer that sends the second and third lines over the top. This is an Australian decision. It's not a British decision. It's a tactical decision made on the ground by Australian officers.
I knew that should I move, the Turks would know I was alive and take care of it. So what's to do?
I kept my mind employed, so I should not worry.
Of Australian troops was moving up to the front lines in France. Light horsemen like Paul McGuinness had been reunited with their mounts in Egypt and were preparing to fight the Turks.
You bring that nag with you?
I did. Silk, that's his name. Seemed looked after him fairly good when I was on Anzac.
How long were you over there?
Long enough.
I think it had taken its toll on him while he was in Gallipoli. People think they're an adult at 18, you know, but he was just going on 18 when they sent him there, and, you know, you haven't seen any of life yet, and you go along and you're seeing people being blown up and having their heads shot off and all that sort of thing. And you're living in fear every day of being killed. It's enough to give anybody problems.
Dearest Mother, I'm going on a 5-day trip and we intend attacking a Turkish position.
Once the Gallipoli campaign finishes, the concern is that the Ottoman Empire with its troops now freed up from Gallipoli, will be able to undertake an expedition against the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is a vital lifeline to the Far East and Australasia.
It may be hard luck to get hit out, but if I do, dear mother, then I have only done my duty.
We'll send a full account later if I have any luck.
Well, I pray he has luck. One brother in the desert.
Jim and Herbert, both in France.
I'll make prayer.